everyone, I hope you're doing well. What you just saw wasn't a clip from a multi-million-dollar Hollywood horror movie. That was a custom-rendered backroom sequence generated completely from scratch from Buzzy. Just dropped a massive game-changer, the all-new Seedance 2.5 model. With Seedance 2.5 integrated directly into Buzzy's workspace, this isn't just an AI prompt box anymore. This is your ultimate AI director. We're talking about unmatched physics, ultra-fluid motion, flawless character consistency, and director-level control over your lighting and camera angles, allowing you to create anything from high-converting studio ads to 20-minute cinematic blockbusters. Today, I'm going to show you step-by-step how to master this entire pipeline, from raw script to final render, using the power of Seedance 2.5. Let's dive straight into the canvas. First, open the Buzzy AI website and log into your account. You can visit the website directly using the link I've included in the description below. Once logged in, now we're inside Buzzy's newly updated canvas. Right away, you can see a clean and unified workspace designed for AI video generation and cinematic storytelling. At the center, we have Agent Mode, Buzzy's AI co-director, which can help generate complete stories, videos, and images from a single idea. I can simply describe my story idea here and let Buzzy build the entire creative pipeline automatically. I can also choose the all-new Seedance 2.5 model and customize settings like resolution, video duration, and aspect ratio before generating my project. For this tutorial, I'm going to use Agent Mode to create my project from start to finish. I've pasted my horror story idea. This story includes multiple characters, a dark, haunted forest, and a terrifying vampire queen who is hunting down an entire group of people. After entering the prompt, I'm selecting Agent Mode. Inside Agent Mode, I can access options like video generation and image generation. However, for this tutorial, we're going to use the Build a Story workflow so Buzzy can automatically create the screenplay, characters, scenes, and storyboard for us. Now I'm selecting Build a Story next. I'll click the Create button and let's see how Buzzy transforms a simple text prompt into a complete horror film project. As soon as the prompt is submitted, Buzzy begins analyzing the story and automatically generates a screenplay structure, detailed script character concepts, scene descriptions, and visual planning. This workflow is incredibly useful for content creators, filmmakers, and storytellers because the entire production process happens inside one platform without switching between multiple AI tools. Now Buzzy AI has understood my story and is giving me the option to choose a visual direction. Here I'm selecting the cinematic horror visual style, so the entire story is generated with a dark atmosphere, suspenseful lighting, and movie-quality visuals. Buzzy doesn't simply convert text into video. It also defines the visual language and storytelling direction of the entire project. Below, I can see the aspect ratio options. I'll select 16:9 since we're creating a cinematic video. Next, the duration settings are available. Buzzy can generate everything from short clips to longer story sequences. From here, I can customize the output format and generation preferences according to my project requirements. Once all the settings are complete, I'll click Generate Buzzy. AI is now converting my idea into a complete screenplay and storyline structure. As you can see, the AI is developing the script outline, narrative flow, and story progression automatically. Perfect. Buzzy AI has successfully developed my story on the canvas. I can now see the complete generated storyline. The title, main plot, and detailed chapter breakdown are all available. Buzzy has transformed my simple text prompt into a structured cinematic screenplay. The script includes story progression, character interactions, horror elements, suspense sequences, and scene-by-scene narrative planning generated automatically. One of the most impressive things is that Buzzy doesn't just write a basic story, it prepares a production-ready structure that can later be used for visual generation. If I want to make changes, I can use the Edit Video Script option. However, the generated result looks great, so I'll move directly to Generate Characters and Scenes. Buzzy AI will now automatically create the characters, environments, props, and visual assets required for the story while maintaining consistency throughout the project. As you can see, Buzzy has automatically generated multiple characters and scenes. It also creates reference views for each character, which helps maintain character consistency throughout the entire story. If I want even more creative control over the generated scenes, Buzzy provides additional cinematic editing tools that let me make direct changes to any scene image. First, I'll select this generated scene and open the multi-angle editor. This feature gives me the flexibility to create new camera perspectives for the same scene. Here, I have several presets available, including custom, fisheye view, tilted view, high-angle front, low-angle front, panoramic top-down, and back view. For this demo, I'm selecting high-angle front. With just one click, Buzzy generates a completely new camera angle for the same scene without affecting the consistency of the characters or the environment. As you can see, the scene and characters remain exactly the same, but the camera perspective has changed entirely. This is an incredibly powerful feature for storyboarding and filmmaking because it allows you to create multiple cinematic shots from a single scene. Now, I'm going to apply the lighting effects feature to this scene. Here, I have two modes available: perspective and front. Perspective mode creates realistic light direction and cinematic depth, while front mode evenly illuminates the entire scene. Using the brightness slider, I can control the overall light intensity, and with the color option, I can adjust the tone of the lighting below that. I have key light controls, which allow me to decide whether the primary light source comes from the left, right, top, bottom, front, or back of the scene. I can also enable rim light to add more depth and better subject separation. As you can see, the exact same scene now creates a completely different mood and visual experience. With just a few lighting adjustments, the atmosphere has been dramatically transformed. This is my original scene, featuring a foggy forest entrance. We'll use this frame as our base reference next. I used the multi-angle feature, and Buzzy generated a new camera perspective while keeping the environment completely unchanged. Finally, I applied lighting adjustments to the scene. As you can see, the same frame now delivers a much darker and more cinematic horror atmosphere. Now that the characters' environments and scene references are ready, I'll click Generate Storyboard. Buzzy AI has now automatically generated the Director Board. The Director Board acts as a visual planning hub where characters, props, environments, and scene layouts are organized in one place. At the top, you can see multiple character turnaround references helping maintain consistency throughout the entire story. Important props and environments are also automatically generated and organized. Below that, Buzzy converts the entire script into visual storyboard panels. Each panel represents a specific scene and camera shot, making it easy to understand the visual flow of the story. If I want to modify any scene or shot, I can use the Edit Storyboard option. And if I want to process scenes individually, the Split Storyboard feature is also available. Once the storyboard is approved, I simply click Generate Video, and Buzzy converts the storyboard into actual video clips. As you can see, every storyboard panel has now become an animated video scene. One of the most impressive aspects is that the characters' environments and props remain consistent throughout the entire project. Here we can preview individual clips and verify whether the motion framing and storytelling match our expectations. You'll notice that different scenes use different camera angles, giving the final film a much more professional and cinematic feel. If any clip requires changes, I can use the Edit Video Clips option to modify that specific scene, and if everything looks perfect, I can click Go to Merge All Video to combine all clips into a complete short film. Now our AI-generated short film is ready. All generated clips have been automatically merged into a final timeline that we can preview immediately.
C2, are you sure your sister came this way? It's freezing.
Keep your voices down. We aren't alone out here.
If you want to live, you need to hide now.
And as you can see, the final result looks incredibly impressive. Character consistency is maintained throughout the entire story, making the same characters easily recognizable across different scenes and camera angles. The environment's lighting and horror atmosphere also remain visually consistent from beginning to end. The most interesting part is that this entire result was generated from a simple text prompt without switching between multiple tools. Now let's take a look at the available AI models. Buzzy AI supports multiple leading AI video models inside a single workspace. Here you'll find advanced models such as Seedance 2.0 Gemini Canvas, Sora 2, Kling 3.0 Runway Gen 4, Hailuo 2.3 Fast, and Hailuo 2.3. This gives creators the flexibility to compare different models and choose the best output for their specific projects. From here, Buzzy AI also provides several post-production features. First, we have the clip feature, which allows me to review and manage individual clips without affecting the entire project. Next is the upscale feature, which enhances video quality and resolution, making the final output sharper and more professional. The edit feature allows me to make AI-assisted changes to the generated video, such as swapping characters, changing outfits, replacing products, adding new objects, or removing unwanted elements. If I don't need the generated audio, I can use the Remove Audio option to instantly remove the existing audio track and replace it with my own voiceover or background music. The Capture feature lets me save any frame from the video as a high-quality image, which is extremely useful for thumbnails and promotional content. And finally, the Download option allows me to export the completed project directly to my system, ready for publishing, sharing, or further editing. Overall, what impressed me most about Buzzy AI is that it provides the complete filmmaking workflow in one place. From idea generation to screenplay, creation, multi-character generation, scene design, storyboard planning, video generation, and final editing, everything happens inside a single platform. If you're interested in AI filmmaking, cinematic storytelling, or short film creation, Buzzy AI is definitely a platform worth trying. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.